Okay, good morning everyone, welcome to Manchester United. My name is Peter, I'm a tour guide here at Old Trafford. We're going to take a brief look behind the scenes of United Football Club. We're an international sporting venue with the largest football league stadium in the country, and the capacity is 76,312. And the latest additions, or the newest bits to the stadium, are what we call the quadrants, which are the top corners. So the corner behind me is new and the corner in front of me is new. We're actually in the north stand, in the executive area. These are the posh seats, upholstered with armrest. And just above us are the exec boxes. We've got 165 of them. They seat 5, 6, 8 and 10 people, and they will cost from £19,000 and go up to £65,000 a season. Okay, we're going to make our way around the stadium. We're going to visit a number of places, including the dugouts where the manager sits. We're going to come down the players' tunnel, and we're going to go into the players' changing rooms. So if you'd like to follow me, please, this way. Okay, this is the disabled platform. Here we've got 104 spaces, and these are for supporters who come in wheelchairs. And the seats next to them are for the people who come with them or push them. Now, Manchester United are one of the few clubs who don't charge for disabled access. We run our own disabled supporters club, it's called MUDSA. And all the members of MUDSA, that's the Manchester United Disabled Supporters Association, they're all allocated free tickets on a rota basis. And the people who come in with them or push them, they get them free as well. In the seats just above us, in this corner, this is where the away supporters sit. We offer them 3,000 seats for a Premier match, but if it's an FA Cup game, we have to, by FA rules, give them more seats. And that will go up to 9,000 seats. So they occupy most of the east of the tier. One of the reasons they're in the east stand is because it's the stand that's nearest to the main road. This means that after the game it's easy to operate. You can get the away supporters away before the other supporters who are at the stadium. The box above them is MUTV Studio. This is where the Manchester United TV channel goes out from. It goes out to 35 countries, 6 hours every day on Sky Television. Here we are in the players' changing rooms. Now, these are not the players' shirts, by the way. This is just to give our visitors an idea of where the players sit. They're very superstitious football players. They always want to sit in the same places, particularly they've been here a while. For example, Gary Neville, he's always sat up here with the goalkeepers. Ferdinand, Brian in this corner, and always in this corner sat Rooney, here. And next to him, where Owen is at the moment, this is where Cristiano Ronaldo used to sit. Just over here on this table will also be set out at the start of the game their half-time refreshments. Now you can see it's not very big, this table, so they don't eat much at half-time. They have fast energy food and food that's very easy to digest. And it's very basic, like bananas and biscuits. If you've heard of Jaffa cakes, they're gelatine sugar biscuits, they have those, a good source of energy. They also have breakfast bars, they have a glucose drink, and lots of water. Half-time is the opportunity to hydrate after being dehydrated from the first half.
Half-time, a productive first 45 minutes for United. Perfect platform then for Manchester United to go on and win this game and reclaim top spot in the Barclays Premier League.
These here are the tactics boards, and this is where Sir Alex Ferguson will go through the team talk with them. This one is magnetic. Now he has markers that he sticks on here, red for the United team, blue for the opposing team, and at this point he'll go through the formation with them. He tells them what formation he wants them to play in. On the opposite board here, they can actually develop any corner kicks.
It's as far as scores! Fabulous! Oh, it's gone in! Only he can do that!
And you can see there's a monitor here. So they can actually show them bullet points that they've gone through in the week's training leading up to the match. But there's an iPod docking station here. So once the team talk is finished, one of the players will plug their iPods in and they get some music on while they get changed.
So what a day for United. The Reds win, Chelsea and Liverpool both lose.
Now after the game they come back to the changing room and the first thing they do is they sit and wait. They'll all sit in a line over here and they just wait for Sir Alex Ferguson to come in and talk to them after the match. And whatever is discussed in this room doesn't go out of it. Once it's finished, the refreshments brought in. And after the match they can have a bit of junk food. So they'll be brought pizzas and sandwiches and chips. Okay, this is the players' tunnel. This is where the teams go out. Just behind me here are the sponsors boards, and this is where the managers and players do their interviews for the TV cameras. Now the United team, they always line up on my right-hand side here. This is out an attachment to the Stretford End supporters. Stretford End is just on the other side of this wall, and it's where all the big United supporters sit. Visiting team will be over on that side. Now both teams always go out together. This will ensure that both teams always go out onto the pitch to cheers. Just on my left here, these seats in this triangular seating area is where the players' ticket allocation is. So this means it's where the players' wives and girlfriends sit. So usually when a player scores a goal at the Stretford End here, what do? They come running to this corner, heading for the wives and girlfriends. Okay, we're going to make our way down to the dugout. As I said, we're going to experience sitting in the manager's seat and we're going to walk along the side of the pitch. So follow me please this way. Here we are in the dugouts. This is where the home team officials sit. So Alex Ferguson's seat is on the very back row, just by the gate. He has the assistant manager with him, trainer, kitman, doctor and physio, always in the dugouts along with the substitutes. If you look in the south stand, you can see some very nice, comfy looking seats up there. The block on the right hand side is where the United directors sit. This is the directors box. All the directors have their names on the seats. Sir Bobby Charlton's up there, the Glaziers, David Gill, and Sir Matt Busby still has 2 seats with his name on the front row of the directors box, and they're still occupied by his family. To the left of them will be the visiting team directors, and then the grey desk next to them that you can see is the press box. We have 117 press in total on a match day. They have laptop computers now where they just type all the reports, and little LCD screens where they can watch the replays. Directly above us then is the television gantry.
United's last game before the international break sees the Reds perched on top of the Barclays Premier League.
This is the centre tunnel. It's the original players' tunnel. It isn't used anymore. We've just come down the players' tunnel, and it hasn't been used since 1992-93 season. But it's the oldest part of the stadium. The first stadium was built here in 1910. A man called Henry Davis invested £60,000 and built the first stadium here at Old Trafford. But unfortunately it was bombed in the war. The bombers went for the docks in Trafford Park and they hit the football stadium. And in those days, stadiums were built of wood, so the whole of the United Stadium went up in flames, apart from this concrete tunnel. It was the only bit to survive the bombing, and it's the only bit of the original stadium that is still left standing today. This is the end of the guided tour. Hope you've enjoyed your visit to Old Trafford and the Theatre of Dreams. And all that's left for me to say is have a safe journey and hope to see you soon.